What's going on? It's Kyger1324. I'm up here today with the 2017 Wii collection. So I said I would do this video today, and yeah, let's just get straight into it. The Wii is a bit of an underrated system. It's a system that didn't it did really well, actually. It sold really well, but to this day, people still think the Wii is a bad system. I personally think the Wii was a very good system. Okay, maybe it's not as powerful or anything as the Xbox 360 or PS3, but it definitely is a system that did really well, and unfortunately, the Wii U did not. The Wii U was done really bad compared to the Wii. And the Wii is one of the systems that if you don't collect for the Wii, but you have a Wii, I recommend collecting for the Wii. It's really cheap. So let's just go straight into the games. We'll start off with the most obvious one, Wii Sports, obviously. It came in this little cardboard sleeve. It came bundled with every single Wii system. Obviously the best selling Wii game, but a good game for its time. You know, boxing, baseball, golf, tennis and bowling. To this day, it's still a fun game. You can plug it in and it does the Wii very well. The motion controls are really good in this game. Then we have Soul Calibur Legends. Haven't played a lot of these games yet, so if I don't say much about them because I haven't played them, this is sort of like, it looks like a hack and slash Soul Calibur game. It looks like a Dynasty Warrior style Soul Calibur game. Then we have Dragon Quest Swords and the Masked Queen and the Tower of Mirrors. It's the Dragon Quest RPG on the Wii. And haven't played any of the Dragon Quest games, but obviously they're meant to be quite good. I don't know how good that one is. And then we have Mercury Meltdown Revolution. This is sort of like a spiritual successor to can't remember the game, the ball game when you're in the ball. It's kind of an interesting sort of platforming style game, and it's on the Wii, and it's also on the PSP. I hear it's pretty fun. Then we have Deadly Creatures. It's a fighting game where you play as like spiders and you know, scorpions and stuff like that, and it's actually meant to be a good game. I hear it's actually kind of one of those games you think it's going to be bad, but it's actually turns out to be quite good. Then we have Job Island, Hard Working People. There's a lot of these shovelware party games on the Wii. The Wii has something for everyone, I think. It's like the PS2 in that sense. It has a lot of games, a lot of like party games and stuff, but some of them are actually pretty fun. This one's okay. I think I've played it before, but I can't remember. And then we have Little King Story. This is meant to be a very good sort of RPG slash real-time strategy game. It's similar to maybe Pikmin or something like that. I hear it's a really good game. Then we have Rayman Raving Rabbids. Very funny game. Lots of just sort of party features on here. It's a funny game. Obviously it came out on the other systems. This one did, at least. I don't think I've actually played the original though. Then we have Rayman Raving Rabbids 2. I enjoyed this one. It's a funny game. Lots of mini games on there, and it's still fun to this day. You know, humour sort of thing. Then we have Rabbids Go Home. This one plays sort of more like a sort of platformer than it does a mini game. It's kind of interesting. It's actually quite fun. Then we have Bit Trip Complete. It comes with a bunch of like Bit Trip games, like Bit Trip Runner, and you know, some other sort of style on there. Didn't realise this came out on the Wii. And then we have Formula 1 2009. I got this one because I hear one of the Formula 1 games on the Wii is actually kind of hard to find, and You know, it's a Formula 1 game, yes, but these sort of games are the ones that will become quite rare or uncommon in the future because, you know, most people would have got it on the Xbox or PS3. Then we have Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I don't think this came out on any other big system. I know it came out on the PSP based on the movie. I might be wrong. I've played it on the PSP and it's an okay platformer. The movie's quite funny. And we have Resident Evil, The Umbrella Chronicles. It's a light gun shooter, which is why I like the Wii, because you can play light gun games without needing an old-fashioned TV. And this one comes, is the storyline, Resident Evil 0, 1 and 3. But there's also another one that has Resident Evil 2 and 4 on there, I think. It's a light gun game, but it's pretty fun. Then we have WarioWare Smooth Moves. Of course, WarioWare is a really fun sort of micro games. Just a fun game. Just lots of little tiny mini games on there. Then we have a double pack. Brothers in Arms Double Time, which includes the Earned in Blood and Road to Hill 30 games. We did that sometimes. They made... they got some older games and they made them on the Wii. Obviously... making it with motion controls. Not really I wouldn't really say it's a remaster or anything like that. Just change the controls around. Then we have Wii Music. Yeah, it's a game where you just make music on the Wii. Not very good. From what I hear, it's not very good at all. I haven't tried it yet though. Then we have Mario Strikers Charge Football, one of the cheaper Wii games. The game in there, I actually think it's in my Wii U at home. I think it must be in there. This is actually a really fun Mario football game, and it's actually relatively cheap, which is weird because most Mario games are expensive, even if they aren't good. Then we have Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Of course, Metroid Prime, great series on the GameCube. The Wii version is good, but it's still cheap, so get it while you can, because I reckon Metroid games will go up. We have Boom Blocks, a game produced by Steven Spielberg. It's basically a mix between Angry Birds and Jenga. It's kind of an interesting game. It's pretty fun, I hear. This won't be an overly long video because I haven't got loads of Wii games. Then we have Mad World. This is kind of a hidden gem. Some people wouldn't like it because it's all in black and white, but it's sort of a fun sort of hack and slash, very gruesome game, but all in black and white. Then we have Boom Blocks Bash Party, the sequel to Boom Blocks, I think. Again, a really fun game. The Wii is a great system to have to play with family and friends because there's a lot of party games and stuff. Then we have Blazing Angels Squadrons of World War II. It's a plain World War II game. Don't know how good it is, but why not? Then we have GT Racers. It's somewhat of a solid racing game on the Wii using cel-shaded graphics. If you enjoy Auto Modelista, you might enjoy that game. Then we have FIFA 09 All Play. Yes, I know it's FIFA, but there's some exclusive content you can get on this. You can play with like your Miis and that on there. Then we have Red Steel 2, one of the games that requires the Wii Motion Plus sensor, which you can buy as a dongle or an individual controller with it built in. The first one was really bad. This one apparently is much better, which isn't a hard thing to do. Then we have Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop. I don't know a lot about this game. I don't know if it's just a remake of the original Dead Rising or it's its own story. I don't know because the back and that is in French, so yeah, I don't know a lot about that game. Then we have one of my favourite Wii games, Rayman Raving Rabbids TV Party. In my opinion, it's the best one. There's a lot of fun mini games in here, all themed around a TV show kind of theme going on here. Really fun. I will be playing some Wii games at some point. Then we have Manhunt 2, of course, everyone knows the story behind this game. Very controversial game, very brutal. The original, some people say, is better than the second one. I wouldn't know, I haven't played either of them. Then we have Punch Time Explosion Extra Large. It's basically a Smash Brothers game with Cartoon Network characters, which seems really cool, and you can use the GameCube controller. The Wii has a lot of compatibility with controllers. I also have Smash Brothers Brawl, but that's downstairs, and it's the limited edition with the slipcover. But I'm going to take that to my mum's because I want to play that. Then we have Wheel Spin, and believe it or not, this is a Bethesda game. It's not very good. I've played a little bit of it. It's okay, but it's not that great. It's a racing game. It's not that great. I think I have played that one. It's okay. That's about it, really. We have Just Dance 2, of course. There's a lot of dancing games on the Wii. Oh, there's Mario Strikers Soccer game. If I can find where it went. There we go. I don't know what it was doing in Just Dance. Oh, wait, this is Just Dance. Oh, no, this is the original Just Dance. Dancing game. The Wii's good for dancing games because you don't need to bother buying a Kinect or something. Then we have Night at the Museum 2, the video game on the Wii. I enjoy the movies, so the game probably isn't that great. I don't think there was another Night at the Museum game ever made. I think it's the only one. I know this came out on other systems, but it's quite expensive on the Xbox 360 and stuff. Then we have Dead Space Extraction, which is a very good light gun game set in the Dead Space universe. This is a one-of-a-kind game for Dead Space, at least. Then we have, in my opinion, the best Wii game. I know some people might hate me for that, but at least in my opinion, the best light gun game on the Wii. House of Dead 2 and 3 Return comes with House of Dead 2 and 3. Just a bunch of extra modes and lockable things. Really, really good game. A must own if you're a fan of the games. Then we have FIFA 08. Again, it's a FIFA game, but comes with some bonus modes exclusive to the Wii, which is why the Wii sometimes is good to collect for. Some of their multi-platform games have exclusive things on the Wii. Then we have The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Loved the TV show growing up. Really enjoyed it. This game's sort of like a Smash Brothers style game. It's more like Power Stone sort of thing. It's okay. It's not bad. Then we have Spyborgs, which you think would be a very bad game, but it's made by Capcom, and from what I heard, this is actually one of the best games on the Wii. It's a sort of beat 'em up game on the Wii, and it's actually really good. I hear. I have to give it a go. I want to play the Wii now, but I ain't got no batteries. Well, I do, but I can't be asked to go and find them. Then we have Excite Truck, which again is a game that I hear very, very good things about. The sequel, Excite Box, is much better. I hear this is a fun racing game, and it's a Nintendo one. It's not a third party. This is an actual first party game. Obviously, Excite Bike, Excite Truck, Excite Ball. Then we have Transformers Dark of the Moon Stealth Force Edition, which is a vehicle combat game instead of the third person action game. This is a vehicle combat game. Then we have Battalion Wars 2. I was going to get this the other day, and then I thought, oh wait, I already have the game. Of course, a sequel to the Battalion Wars game on GameCube. It's a sort of real-time strategy game. I hear good things about it. Then we have Medal of Honor Vanguard. I think this came out on the PS2 as well. Again, World War II shooter. Medal of Honor is a very good series. It needs to make a comeback. I don't know if it will, but this one's who's it made? Oh, it's Izzy. Yeah. Then we have Knight's Journey of Dreams. One of those games that has fantastic graphics. Of course, a sequel to Knights into Dreams on the Sega Saturn, and Sega, as much as people dislike Sega now, they still make quality games, and this is sort of a flying game. I hear good things about it. If you have a Wii U, all Wii games are backwards compatible, but if you have a Wii, all GameCube games are backwards compatible. That's why some people say it's best to have both. And apparently on the Wii U, by the way, the Wii games on Wii U look very good as well. Only thing is, you need to have a HD TV to play the Wii U, but I think you can use AV as well if you want. Then we have Wii Play, one of the third launch titles of the Wii. It's okay, it's just a bunch of little mini games. It's more so to show off the Wii controls, but it's still fun. Then we have House of Dead Overkill. In my opinion, the best House of the Dead game ever made. This game is really good. The story, well, the games aren't known for story, but the gameplay is fantastic. I know it's a light gun game, but really fun. Speaking of light gun games, we've got here another classic Sega light gun game, Ghost Squad. Really fun game, a must own for any arcade shooter fan. Great game. Then we have Samba de Amigo, originally on the Dreamcast. Obviously you don't need the Macarena to play this, and a nice disc there. Again, it's sort of like a, I guess you could say dancing game. Rhythm game would be the right word for it. We have Zumba Fitness. Some of these games are heavers, so it's a fitness dance game. You do need, you can get this fitness belt as well for it. Then we have Cooking Mama. Pretty fun game, originally on the DS. The Wii version, pretty fun as well. The controls work great. The Wii motion controls are actually really good. Then we have CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, Deadly Intent. A lot of adventure games on the Wii. This is one of them, you know, based on the TV show. Haven't watched it. I might have seen a few episodes. Then we have another copy of Rabbids Go Home. Some of it, like if I've got doubles, what that means one of them's mine, one's Heather's. Then we have Bakugan Defenders of the Core. I think this is it's obviously based on the anime. So, and then we have Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Again, this one looks more like a card game, but this one looks more like a fighting game. It'd be interesting to try them out. Then we have EA Active More Workouts, again, fitness game, not really much to say about it. And another copy of Zumba. One of them was a bundle with the actual fitness bar thing. Then we have Guinness World Records, the video game. Not a great game, but it's fun, I guess. They can make a Wii game out of anything. I need to get more Wii games, just because the Wii's a system that is great to collect for. Only thing is, I think you can get battery packs for the Wii, but they don't seem to work very well. At least the one I had. Then we have Marvel Superhero Squad. I believe this came out on the PS2 as well. And it looks like a game that I'd probably enjoy. It's probably not a hard game or anything like that. Then we have Legend of the Dragon. A fighting game on the Wii with... it looks probably quite bad. But yeah, why not? Then we have Raven Rabbids Travel in Time. Again, another Raven Rabbids game. All to do with time travel, I guess. I think that one's more of a party sim game as well. Then we have Drawn to Life, the next chapter. Originally on the DS, they released one on the Wii. Kind of an interesting game. You draw pretty much everything. Well, not everything, but you draw stuff in the game, and it's kind of interesting. I think Scribblenauts is the better out of the two. And then we have Trauma Center, Second Opinion. These games are made by Atlus, so you know you're getting a good game. They're sort of RPGs, but they're also not an RPG sort of thing. It's an adventure. Atlus graphic novel with hospital things, so you do like you know, surgery and stuff. Then we have Disaster Day of Crisis. From what I hear, this is actually a pretty good game if you enjoy SOS Final Escape on the PS2. A disaster themed sort of like adventure game. Then we have Samurai Warriors Katana. This is more of a light gun game set in Samurai Warriors. I did have Samurai Warriors 3, but I traded it in like an idiot. Then we have Trauma Center New Blood. Again, same sort of thing as the other one. Haven't played a lot of them, so yeah. Then we have Tigerwood PJ Tour 09. All played. The Tigerwood games I hear are actually really good on the Wii, and I think that sports games, in my opinion, work the best on the Wii because you actually feel like you're playing the sport, I guess. Then we have Medal of Honor Heroes 2, originally a PSP game. They managed to get it on the Wii, so if you want to play it on the big screen TV, you have to play the Wii version, unless you have a hookup. And then we have Movie Studios Party, a movie studio themed party game. Then we have Bully Scholarship Edition, fantastic game, one of the best Rockstar games. This one includes a few new things actually, and this one has some 2-player modes on it, but the obviously the Xbox 360 version is the best one to get because it's backwards compatible, but this is the cheapest version apart from the PS2 Canis Canem edit. Then we have Endless Ocean, which isn't really a game, it's more of a observation or exploration game. I hear it's a very relaxing experience. Then we have Star Wars The Clone Wars Lightsaber Battles. It's a Star Wars fighting game set in the Clone Wars. I hear it isn't very good, but I have to have it because it's Star Wars. Then we have The Conduit, a first-person shooter made by Sega. I hear these games are actually pretty good. Then we have Wii Fit again. Everyone had Wii Fit with the Wii Balance Board fitness game. And then we have Wii Fit Plus, same sort of thing, but you know, it has extra features. I think the disc is in the Wii. And we have another copy of Just Dance. Again, some of them are Heather's, some are mine. Just Dance 4, again, you know, Just Dance. And we have a sealed copy of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 2nd edition. I get some Wii games from a charity shop near my mum's, and some of them they're sealed, and I keep them sealed because I ain't going to want to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire anytime soon. And then we have another sealed game, Puzzler Collection. This comes with a bunch of like crosswords and stuff. Again, keeping it sealed. Then we have Order Up. Kind of looks interesting. It looks like a mix between Diner Dash and Cooking Mama, which is might be interesting. Then we have The Simpsons game. Fantastic game. The Wii version is, well, we're missing the disc at least, so I don't know where that is. The Wii version, obviously cheapest out of all of them. Well, PS2 version probably. Hell's Kitchen, the game. Don't really have a lot to say about it. It's probably just shit. And then we have My Sims. Interesting game. Not like the other Sims games. But it's interesting. You get to build stuff and things like that. It's kind of fun. Then we have the much better sequel, My Sims Kingdom. Some people prefer this over the first one. Other people prefer the other one. More of a kids Sims game. Another copy of Wii Play. Another copy of Wii Fit. Just Dance 3. Another copy of Raven Rabbids TV Party, which is in the Wii, I think. And then Just Dance 2. So there we have the Wii collection. So quite a few Wii games here. Not the biggest collection, of course. I have got bigger collections, obviously my PS2 being my biggest, and we've already done a collection video on that and it took ages. Just installing Gears of War 4. because that's got an update coming out soon. Anyway, guys, you've had 2 videos today. You've had this and a gameplay video today. Hope you guys enjoy it. So feel free to leave a like if you haven't already. Leave a like. Feel free to comment below. Let me know what you think of the Wii. And of course, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already and join the family. And of course, have a nice day. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.